Hey, greeting everybody, wherever you are joining us. My name is Orwa Joseph, and I officially welcome you to our session of today. We appreciate you for taking your valuable time to come and join us when we are going to learn how to set up an Google Business profile. As this session kicks on, feel free to let us know where you are joining us from and some of your expectations from today's session. We have a number of teams that will be together working to ensure that we bring you the best wherever you are. So in the first case, before even we get started, I want to bring in Eva, who will be introducing herself and let you know what great things she is doing to empower women to ensure that they are within the community. They are members of the community that are building the economy together with each and every person. So you value your time and thanks for coming. So allow me to bring Eva to just let us know what exactly she's doing and why he has organized this particular event so that we come and learn together. Welcome, Eva.
Hi, thank you so much for having me on this. My name is Eva. Eva Mura Oyagi, based in Nairobi, Kenya. I am very passionate about youth empowerment, women empowerment, especially. I do have a firm known as Swazuri Events. So, what we do is we work with the youth to create and organize events that shape conversations. So, having such trainings, workshops, mentorship opportunities, so that we have more women pursuing their talent, passion, dreams, and careers. For this training, I thought it was very paramount for young women who are setting up their businesses or are in the small business sector, no matter what business it is, simply because I interacted with this platform last year when I was managing a certain company, and I saw the potential it has in terms of giving data and insights about customers and the potential it has for you to reach your market, your target audience in the most detailed way possible. So now that I'm building a community of entrepreneurs, especially female, I thought, why not have them benefit from this opportunity? And it is free anyway. And everyone has Google on their phone. So if we can take advantage of what's within us to help us to help us scale or grow our businesses in the digital economy, the pleasure is all mine. So I am at Coach Mora on Instagram, and our Instagram handle is at Girls in Business Tribe. We have so many more trainings coming up this year. So thank you for even being here now. Enjoy the session. Feel free to ask as many questions as possible, and we'll look forward to setting you up with the Google Business profile. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Eva, for that particular great introduction. And if you're joining us now, I'm Orwa Joseph, and I will be your moderator today. I will not be the key trainer, but on the YouTube channel, just to do some checks. If you're using your PC, just below this particular screen, you will see top chat. So that is the mode from which we will be able to communicate together. So if you have any question, you have anything you want us to address, please feel free to put it down there. Actually, we should start with an introduction. Let us know where you are joining us from, some of your expectations that you have from today's session. And for now, I will be bringing forth our lead trainer called John Wanjala, who will be actually leading in our today's session. And Asorwa, I will be down there on the chat box just to pick up your question and to be able to interact with you and to answer all of your questions. Our key thing is that after attending this particular session, each and everyone's business will be listed on Google Business Profile. But again, remember, we value your time and thank you so much for joining us for this particular session. So let's get started and allow me to turn the microphone back to John. John, welcome.
Thank you very much, Orwa and Eva. My name is Wanjala John. I'm the Google Business Project Lead here at Africa 118, based in Westlands, Nairobi, Kenya. And I'm very happy to just join all of you to see how best you can improve your businesses or your ventures that you are dealing with to have a better online presence. I know my colleagues who have just spoken have mentioned that we are going to have this session for the next 1 hour or 1.5 hours, and we will be looking at what you're seeing on your screen, how to get set up on Google My Business, what now has been termed as Google Business Profile. So guys, I just want to start this session off by welcoming you all, and feel free to take notes, ask questions, coordinate with my moderator on the chat, who is Orwa, and also Eva, who will be there just to see how best this session will be. So without further ado, let me just look at the chat and see who tuned in first. I can see one boy tuned in. I see Financial Freedom Movement. I believe at the end of this session, the financial freedom movement will also be on Google Business Profile. So I don't know, even before we start, anyone who tuned in first, I'll start by asking this question. Do you have a Google Business Profile? And if yes, do you know what it is? And is it making that kind of impact that you are looking for? So feel free to introduce yourself. Tell us where you are joining us from. Tell us your business name. My colleague on the chat with Orwa will be just doing some few checks on some of your profiles to see how best we can assist you guys improve from where you are to a better level where you want to be. I see Marys who has joined us, and also I can see Ijuka, I see Jay, of course. I thank you guys for joining in. If you have friends or colleagues that will find this interesting, feel free to share the YouTube link with them, and then we will be able to see how it goes. So thanks, guys. Without further ado, let us start our session for today. That is how to get set up on Google Business Profile. So our agenda is first, get discovered on Google Business Profile. So how do you discover yourself if you are on Google? That is the first thing. The second thing is how to get set up on Google Business Profile. And the last thing would be create a GMB listing, or what we refer as a GBP. So those will be our main agendas for the day. Let me know on the chat who amongst you has a Google Business Profile. If you have any, feel free. There will be a present or what we will be doing for you towards the end. That will be either just sharing with you some tips or assisting you to moderate this kind of session that we are. And my colleague Orwa will be just checking your profile, and towards the end I will be using that particular profile to share some tips on how best you can improve on these profile that we are referring to. So to our first part, there's a free bootcamp available from Google, and if you own any small business or you are ready to scale, you need to sign up for a Google Hustle Academy. So my colleague Orwa will be sharing the link on the chat, and you should be able to sign up for Google Hustle Academy so that you can be able to understand what needs to be done. So anyone, just if you have any small business, feel free to click on the link that my colleague is going to share, and then be able to sign up for the Hustle Academy.
Hello, or we're back here. So I've shared this link on the uh, link to this particular program, ASLA Academy. So if you check on the chat box down there, we have just shared that particular link. So if you wish to participate in that particular great program that Google has brought forward. So feel free to share your, to sign up. Google has a great program where businesses have been brought together, and this particular business has been trained in a program that runs for 1 week. So that is also a great way for you to learn some of the things that you can know. So feel free to follow the link and sign up, and then you will get notification, or Google will be reaching out to invite you to that particular great session. So wonderful. We are proceeding on, and I was just here to give an introduction part of that. Maybe some people are asking, what exactly is AFL Academy? This is just a bootcamp program where you'll find businesses have been brought together for like 1 week, in which they are being trained on basic business processes, financial processes, how to save, how to get ready for investment, and also how to get ready for partnerships. So it is always a great way to connect with other businesses. Allow me to bring back our lead moderator to proceed with our sessions, and feel free to share with us at the chat box some of your learnings. Share this particular link with all of your friends that can join us so that we may learn together.
Thanks, Orwa, for shedding light on the Google Hustle Academy. I believe this is an opportunity that all of you should sign up, and you will know how best to manage your business or scale it up to the next level. So allow me go to our first agenda on how to discover Google My Business, or what we now refer as Google Business Profile. Even if you have ever interacted with Google, you've ever seen that whenever you go on Google search, you will be able to find that there is a business and there's some particular information that has been shared online. So how do you know, or how do you discover that you are on Google or your business is on Google? For example, most of you who are in different countries or maybe different cities, during lunchtime you'll find that you'll find that most of you go on your phones, and then you type in, can I find pizza near you? So Google, what will do is it will try and look for all the pizza stores that are available next to you, and show those businesses to you. So the moment it shows those businesses, I believe most of you do not just go online and get to this particular shop. They'll have to check how many reviews are there, where is the direction, and where is this particular pizza, or maybe the price, or any other relevant information that you've ever had. So I can see you are active on the chat. Keep the chats coming in, or I will be attending to them, and we should know how best to proceed. So let me, anyone who is online, the first thing when you are going on Google, you just remember the last question that I asked. Can you find a pizza delivery near you? You are in the office, you need pizza, and then somebody needs to get that particular food to you. So what will be done is try as much as possible, identify the keyword. And the keyword here is pizza. The second keyword here is delivery. And the third word is near me. So everything that matters to Google is just to pick what is the client looking for online. And all of you who are digital people, I believe most of you have joined this platform either using their phone or using their gadgets. So you'll find that Google's mission is usually to organize information and make it accessible and useful to the owner. So how is Google going to try and make the information that you've shared about your business accessible and useful to the person who is looking for those keywords? So keywords generally refer to these words that you key in on the Google search engine. So be very keen to know, how do customers get to find your business online? What are some of the keywords that they key in whenever they are online doing their business or doing just trying to chat with you? So guys, up to that point, I now want us to know or understand what Google Business Profile is. And everybody here, I believe, or I'm sure at any point you've ever interacted with Google as a platform. So we usually have two features. We have the Google search and we have a Google map. And Google Map is just a web-based service that provides detailed information of regions and any site around the world. So if you're located maybe in Kenya or Nairobi, the way I can see on the chat, some of you say they are joining from Kenya. Some of you say they are joining from Mombasa. I see Butenya Atman from Mombasa. And maybe you've never been to any kind of city or country. The moment you arrive there, I'm very sure nowadays you'll see either Uber riders or maybe even Uber cabs or something. Even when you are walking, you can easily use Google Maps to get to the place where you are going. So the first question that I'll ask here is is your business available on Google Maps? Or if you are not in business, how do people get to you on Google? Do you think everybody knows about your business name? So stay tuned and I will be able to tell you why it is very important for you as a business to get to Google as a Google Business Profile. It's very important to you. So to just some statistics here to validate what I'm talking about, you'll find that most people access online content using their smartphones. And statistics that was done in the recent past, this was done in January 2017, and I believe the number is now high. You'll find that 87% of people who access online content are using their smartphones. And whenever you are using your smartphones, so 30% of all mobile searches are related to location. So many of you go online to look for things or maybe locations. But if we now go in percentage manner, you'll find 30% of you either they are lost or they are trying to find a place where that particular business is located or where this particular service is being provided or a product is being processed. So say 67% of Google Maps prefer navigation app, and you can imagine you are live, your is live Google Maps, but is not pointing to your business. So somebody will just come, pass next to your shop, but they do not know your shop is located here. So most people like being told. There is that soft voice. I don't know why they have to use a lady's voice, but I've never had a gentleman say, "Hey guy, how are you? Turn right, turn left." I've never had a bass. I don't know why. Maybe anyone who is on the customer care person, you can tell us. Have you ever had a coarse voice, maybe telling you on Google Maps, okay, fine, turn left, no, 200 meters, turn right? I've never had a man, or I don't know, it's a machine. Maybe you can tell us in the chat. But you can imagine if it is you, the business owner, being told that you need to guide somebody to come to your shop. Somebody tells you, I'm in, right now I'm in Westlands, here in Nairobi, then I'm being told to go to Mombasa. Then I'll be told, okay, fine, where you are, go 200 meters, turn left. 200, you can imagine you are directing somebody to your business via call. How long will it take? I'm very sure that person will not reach and you'll be very frustrated with that person. And you're like, okay, fine, you've just took the wrong turn. Kindly go back and do what I've said. I've never had Google say that. Google usually tries and give you the main or the shortest route possible. And remember, the Google mission is to make that information accessible and useful to the user. I've never had Google say, okay, fine, I think now, oh, no, or you are lost, or ever you are lost. Kindly go back and then take the next turn. But it will try as much as possible to give you the possible route that you can. How would that be if now you map your business online? Let's look at some of the benefits of having your business on Google Maps. And mark you guys, how do you get discovered on Google Maps? Mark your location. So the moment you mark your location, you will let people know that this particular business is found in this particular location. For example, any business owner here, I can say financial freedom movement. I don't know if you have a business or that's a business. That's a business. I see Nancy Mario from South Sudan. Nancy is joining us all the way from South Sudan. So if you have a business, just drop in the name, and I will be able to use that as an example in our subsequent illustrations. So when you are mapping your location, if you put your business is located next to a certain building or a landmark, people will know, or people will be notified whenever they are doing any kind of searches online. We usually have three kind of searches. We have direct search, discovery search, and we've got branded searches. So when you talk about direct search, anyone who goes online who knows your business name will be able to find you. Anyone who knows your location and is looking for the service or product that you are supplying, or maybe you are selling, they will get to find you. That is what we refer as a direct search. So all these types of searches that I'm talking about, are they leading clients or customers to your business? The second thing, make your business discoverable. How do you know that so and so is in business? Are they online? Most of you nowadays, you validate a lot of information by going online. If you are told Safaricom right now is giving maybe people free credit, the first thing I'm very sure some of you will go online, type it on Google, or maybe go on Twitter and just type, is Safaricom giving people, what am I supposed to do to get maybe free airtime? So those are some of the things that you need to ask yourself. Are you missing out, or are you in the right track? So make your business discoverable. Let customers know where is your business geographically located, where is the business exact location, and have you fed in the right directions on Google Maps to ensure that customers do not get lost when they are coming to your office or they are coming to your store. So those are some of the benefits of just being listed on Google Maps. And you'll find once you list yourself on Google Maps and you have a physical location, you are going to have such a red marker on the map. So people will be able to discover you globally if they type in the name of your business. They'll be able to even to know that you are near them if they are located next to your business. And also we've got those who can save your location so that they can visit you later. So those are some of the benefits. Let us just ask, have you ever tried to Google businesses near me on Google Maps? You'll find if you list that, any business that is not listed on Google Maps will not appear, and it's a big brand. So if you search and choose businesses near me, what Google is going to do, Google is going to look at your history, try and match it. What is the most relevant information and useful to you at that particular moment? Yeah, I see Atman, you're saying Deco by Butena. I believe you are in decorations kind of business, and maybe anyone who has listed himself on Google Business Profile, feel free to drop that name here, and we will be just looking at some of the ways you can improve it and make it better. There's something that I want to talk about on Google Business Profile. Google Business Profile gives you visibility both on Google Search and on Google Maps. Having that is okay, which is totally free. But having a listing that is empty is as you saying you have a Facebook profile that is empty. Nobody will come to you. Nobody will even befriend you. Nobody will even want to associate with you. So I usually tell most businesses, if you put any of your profiles online, be it on Facebook, be it on Google, be it on Instagram, ensure you stand out. And how do you stand out? By putting up proper images, by putting up reviews, by putting proper information. Is it the contact information that is correct? Is it the business working hours? Is it the website link that is correct? What about the address that we're referring to? So make sure the address is also correct, so that anyone who is looking for your business and is near your business, they can be informed you are open or you are closed. So those are some of the ways that you can stand out as a business. I now want us to just understand how best to go about Google My Business. The same way I mentioned, this is a free tool. You are not paying anything. It's like air or oxygen. You do not pay for it. But when you do not use it well, it means you will be losing on customers who are looking for the product or service that you are providing. So Google Business Profile is also referred as Google My Business, assists you to manage your business on search and on maps. So every time you list yourself and get verified, you'll find you'll be able to attract so many customers. People will start interacting with you, like some of the photos, and also ask questions. I'm going to share an example here, just in a few, and see some of the interactions that you get when you are online. And then also people can easily know how to reach you. Either I can come to your business, or I can call you, or I can message you, or I can leave a review, or I can ask a question. Those are 5 possible ways. Or I can easily go to your website and write in my details so that you can get back to me. And the third thing is, if you also have a good business profile, you should be able to see how customers connect with you. Did they call you? Did they book any kind of appointment link that you had put on your profile? Did they visit your website? Did they leave reviews? So you'll know how did customers connect with you as a person. So those are some of the ways that you can make the most out of a free Google Business Profile. Let us look at this. Whenever you leave a review, what will people get? Anytime you ever purchase anything online and you leave a review, you as a client, I don't want people to look at yourself as a business person. As a client, if you leave a review, maybe a 5-star, what do you expect the business owner to do? You'll expect the business owner to appreciate that kind of rating because you've said his business or his product or her business or product is doing good. So you as a business now, if somebody leaves a review, what do you do? Do you just if somebody says you are doing a good job, do you just look at the comment and say, okay, fine, I'm doing good online, but what else do you do? So guys, it's very important for you to stay competitive. And staying competitive, it means trying to correct all the loose ends that are in your business. So having a Google Business Profile, you will be able to respond to reviews. You will be able to even make informed decisions because you've understood what the online community is saying. Most of you, I know maybe during this time, you'll find people just trying and promoting anything online because most people are online. So you try and tag maybe some trending terms. You start and say maybe hashtag it's Throwback Wednesday, and then you try put the link of your business there, but you are not getting the informed decision because people are just commenting because you've tagged a trending term. But on Google Business Profile, it's going to tell you how did clients get to reach you, what are some of the keywords that they typed on the Google search, and what are some of the things that they were looking for, or what did they like and what did they not like. And they'll even leave reviews. So be very precise in knowing what kind of information am I getting from the business profile and how can I improve it to make decisions. The second one is learn from success and mistake of others. I believe any business has got a competitor. And when we are talking about competitors, you'll find that most competitors we call them copy and paste. They see that today person X who is in fashion industry is saying 50% off, but then they just come and say 50% off. Before you know it, it's not actually the 50% off, but maybe he's saying 50% off on products that are above this particular price. So it is a marketing strategy. Maybe because of the informed decisions that you've received from the Google Business Profile, you are in a position to know that so many people who spend above this price, they are able to even get 50%, and you've gotten your your capital back on that particular item. So that is it. And also you'll understand what services to offer customers. Customers will give reviews. They will say maybe the after sale service is not okay, or maybe we did not like this, we liked this. And you will be able to understand what kind of services is working for my customers. And then also we've got how to identify and to stand out from the crowd. How will you stand out as a business? By having a well optimized Google business profile. In a few, I will be showing you what a best optimized site looks like, and we should be able to see how to go about it. I want to pause for any question, and then maybe if there is any question in the chat, maybe Orwa, if there is any, just feel free to let me know, or Eva, if there is any that you've seen around on that. If you have any kind of question that is related on Google Business Profile, on what we've covered, or any kind of pressing question, feel free to ask, and I will be able to respond to that question. Okay, I believe there is a question about physical and online location. That's a very brilliant question. I don't know who asked it, and maybe my moderator can check. But whenever you are doing a business and it's an online business, you need to be very clear. And online business or a physical business can be listed on Google Business Profile. One, if it is an online business, when we are creating it, we will choose not to show the physical location, so that you will also let people know that you are doing this online. And I'll be able to show you this in a few, maybe during the practical part of it, on what you need to check. A physical location, you need to tell us, is it a physical store where you do the brick and mortar kind of business, or is it a physical store where people just come and pick their delivery and go? There are people who have got physical store just acting as an office, but they do deliveries. You can tell people our physical store is located here, but people are not coming to the office. People are only being delivered for. For example, maybe we have RM, the robot, these kind of building products. I think those who did watch the current news, this Royal Mabati company. So you'll find that maybe if you are selling those kind of products, you have a store where they are located, and you are able to see that if people come here, all of them need these products, there will be a lot of traffic. So you just tell clients, this is the type of the service, or this is the type of the product that we are offering you. Now, what we need you to do is tell us the specifications, give us the deposit, and then once we deliver this kind of product, you will be able to assess it and then pay us the remaining balance. So for online, yes, you can easily get a Google Business Profile, and you do not need to mark your location, and it is not mandatory for you to have a physical location. I'll be able to show you how to. And then I see financial freedom. You are asking, what if your business is online based? Do you need to mark your location? I believe you've gotten your answer on that. And then that is Linda. Thank you, Linda. I believe we've addressed that. And then Cecilia Wangui, you are asking, how do I get my listing verified? Brilliant question. So Africa 118 that we work for assist businesses to get their businesses verified. So stay relaxed. Towards the end, we will be letting you know how to get your business verified. So once it is listed, there's a code that we can easily generate and you can send in. But for everyone who has joined us in this particular session, there is a form that we are going to share with Eva later on. And as she will be sending those kind of messages to you guys, that form, just fill in your details, tell us where your business is, and we will check it for you and assist you in verification. So for the verification part, we do that for you, and it is absolutely free. Okay, that That said, I believe if you have any other question, kindly feel free to just drop it on the chat, and my moderator will be able to address it. Let us go to our second agenda. How now do you set it up? So we've seen how to discover yourself. Most of you access online content on smartphones. You've seen around 87%. The second thing, Google is trying to make that information online based on the keywords that clients key in. So you as a business person, what are some of the keywords that clients will key in to get to your business? Be very precise to know them, so that those keywords you can make them on your business description, so that somebody can easily get that information. Again, we've seen Google Business Profile is a free tool and gives you access on Google Search and also on Google Maps. And the questions that you've asked, we've seen that online and physical businesses, all of them can be listed on Google Business Profile. And lastly, we've also said that in verification, we will be able to assist you guys with with the link, and you will be able to get your business verified. Now I want us to shift gears and go on how to set up a Google Business Profile. So how do you set it up? The good thing is this one I'm just showing you the how, but again, as a South African on it, if you fill the form, if you do not have, relax, we will set it up for you, because we understand some of the Google business guidelines that are there, so that you do not violate them. Because if you set it up wrongly, upon verification, that business profile is going to be suspended, or it's not going to get the viewer, or maybe it's not going to get the kind of attraction that you are looking for. So I just want to take you through the 4-step that is very important when you are creating a Google Business Profile. So 1, you'll create the Google Business Profile. That means feeding in the information. I'm going to show you that. And then 2, you verify your business. That is where we come in. We assist you. We do not just tell you create and then we do not give you ways of verification. So we've got possible ways of verifying, and I'm going to share that with all of you in a few. And then step 3 will be now complete your listing. Once it is verified, that is now the business being accessible online. That means it is live on Google Map and on Google Search. And then lastly, that will be populate your listing. Populating your listing means you try and feed in as much information as possible. Let us look at how to, and this is how people set up their Google business profiles. 1, you'll need to go to business.google.com. So on your browser, just go to business.google.com, and then ensure that the account that you are using is your business account. If it's not your business account, change it, because if you list it using any kind of email, you will not be able to get the emails in your business account. So try and use your business account to avoid confusing your personal life and your business life. So go to business.google.com or download the Google My Business app. And then if you are using the same account on your phone, that is when, if you download the app, you will be able to create it and now be able also to chat with clients or maybe manage the Google business profile on the go. Once you go to business.google.com, these are the key information that we will need from you. 1, what is the name of your business? So you need to tell us the name of your business. This name should be the same name the way it is registered. Why am I saying registered? And what we consider as proof of business affiliation usually is a certificate of registration or a utility bill or a domain name that you've registered. And we can see that this is a name that you are not likely to change. So try as much as possible to use a registered name, because today you can say your business is called Nina's Mini Market, and only for you to go online and find there are so many Ninas. And when you build brand, when you build your business with that brand, it means people will now say, "Do you are not the Nina that we know? We know the other Nina." So try as much as possible, come up with a name that is not available, so that you avoid those kind of mistakes that people do. Start going online and saying, okay, fine, somebody was looking for Nina and they were not able to get me because they ended up to going to Nina, who deals with maybe different kind of products. So for those who are asking about online businesses, here is the second part that you need to be very careful. Once you've written your name and you've written the category that you do, Google has got a list of categories. So you just type in what you usually deal with and then choose the most likely related category to your business. And then come to location. Here on the location, the question is, this location will show up on Google search and on Google Maps when customers are looking for your business. If you have a physical store, you'll choose yes. But if you do not have a physical store, you have to choose no. I'm just guiding you on how to, but if you do not, if you find this being complex, we'll have a form and we'll just say all these businesses, we are going to create for them Google Business Profile. But if you already create, I'm going to show you how you are going to invite the code that I'm going to share with you, and just see how many invites you've received and be able to validate the information if it's correct and be able to verify your business. And then after entering this, if it is an online, choose yes. If it is an online store, pardon, choose no, do not show. But if you have a physical location that people can come, choose yes. Then go to the next tab that will now indicate the mobile phone number and the website. If you have a business phone number, kindly enter the mobile phone number of the business. Do not enter your personal number. And if you enter your business number and you have a smartphone, ensure that is the phone that you have downloaded the app on, so that whenever it sends the verification code, it can detect that particular number and the SIM that is registered on that particular account. And then on the website, if you do not have a website, Google will be able to create for you a one-pager website based on the information that you've submitted. And then after doing that, now you will come to the verification stage, which is the second one. And now on the verification stage, you'll find most of you won't be able to verify businesses. So you can choose verify later. And towards the end, I'll be able to just tell you how to invite a code that will now come to our end and be able to get your business verified. And then after that, now we will now make sure that your business is verified and is live on Google Maps and Google search. Now we go to step 3. Now you need to enter your full information. Where are you located? The address, the opening hours, the contact details, the visual content, that when we are speaking about the pictures, and even if you have a logo, ensure you include it. I'm going to show you this in a few, and then just look at some of the statistics that will come with a complete listing, comparing it with a fake listing that, or maybe an empty listing that does not have the basic information that I was referring to. So having said that and done, this is the step 4. I'm finishing the steps now. I'm going to the practical part of it, where I'm going to show you practically what you need to do. Now here you need to add photos and then update your opening hours and then keep the content fresh. When we say keep the content fresh, is regular update. What are you doing with the business? Have you changed anything? Ensure you have your content fresh. Today, if maybe you are promoting something, when you go to restaurants, you'll find they'll say today this kind of dish is on offer. So it is usually very important for you to keep that information fresh. Do not just put an information up and then 2 years down the line, maybe you change things, but clients online do not know. So there are so many ways that you can include photos that I'm going to show you how. And then also be able to populate your information as per these checkpoints that have been highlighted red. So that said and done, if you do not have a website, you should be able to get a one-pager website upon verification. So that's it. And I now want to show you how to create a Google business profile. Any kind of question that we have received before I go to the practical part of it? I just now want to show you guys, because I know too much theory without without action is not okay. Perfect. Now I want to share my screen and maybe walk you step by step on how to get a business verified if you already have one. But if you do not have one and you've never created, we will be able to create for you. So let me share this tab. Just I believe is my screen visible, or maybe you can confirm on the chat, or anyone? Is my screen visible? Okay, perfect. Perfect. So I just want to walk you through how I've done something here. So whenever you are doing anything, just this is how we are going to add a business. So you are going to, if you've never done this, you will have to click on add a business, and then here you are going to enter some information. So this is a test. I'm going to say this is a test, so that and this is a test that is an online business. So this is the name. The moment you type in this, let me go back. Let me just write a name that I know maybe exists. Let me say Garden City. If I say Garden City, if my name is Garden City, and you see a pop-up of Garden City, it means the business is already listed online. So you check the address. Is your name and that location already online? If it is online, pick on it and proceed with the steps. But if it does not pop up, it means it is not available online. So this is a test I'm doing, and you can see this is we have these others, but this is just a test. And then after doing that, you now need to enter your business category. So this I'll say I'm a business advisor. So when I write business and then I say advisor, will say business administration service. Let me just pick that, anything closely related to that. So I'm offering a service, and then I'll proceed to next. So if you are online, when you come to this place, the disclaimer is the location will show up on Google. So if you do not want to show up on Google, choose no. This is for all online businesses. If you have a physical store, choose yes. So go next. And then from there, where do you serve? This is the important point. If you are online, Google is trying to improve the information, making it easier for the client to get access to you. So service area should be areas that are close to you. If you are located in Nairobi, I'll not say my service area is Lodwar, is Mombasa. That is so far away. So you usually advise clients to put a 5 kilometer radius. If I'm in Westlands right now, what I can say, I can easily say Parklands. This is just for you to know, and be very sure. Do not choose Parklands and then choose the one that is in South Africa. So be very sure to write Parklands Nairobi, and then it will appear Parklands Nairobi, Kenya. And then after picking that, at least just put 102, and then from there enter your mobile phone number, and then after entering mobile phone number, if you have a website, put in your URL. If you do not, say you do not have a website, and then go next. And then after that, you should now be able to come to the location. This should not confuse you. This location, Google is just trying to know you who is doing the online business, where you located, so that it can bring all the clients who are looking for you and have stated that they're next or near where you are located currently. So this address here will be hidden from the public. So here's where we say post addresses are not eligible. So here I'll now say I'm in Nairobi, yes, and the address is Mudipi Road. Then I'll say Westlands. So Google will know this particular business is in Westlands, but he's not doing an online, he's not doing a physical business, and he's doing an online kind of business. So when I go next, you'll find that I don't want to verify this because I'm using our company account. For you guys, you will not be able to get the verify now. You will be able to see that you hit a dead end. So here you'll choose more options and then come and then choose verify later. You can again choose to do these others, but for you guys, I prefer you choose verify later, so that we validate the information that you've entered before you verify, and then you find that it's suspended. After verification, click on this icon here, and you will be able to come to the info side and include all the relevant information that you are talking about. So here you'll see no location, and this will be hidden. Once I verify this and I go, it will tell someone that this is an online business, and it will show the service areas, include the working hours. If it is online, you can easily come here and then say you are working 24 hours because it is online. And also, if you are online, it does not mean you are working 24 hours. You might also be resting on certain day. So just try be as real as possible, enter the correct information, and you will be able to get the necessary information that you require from the online businesses. Up to that point, I think I've shown you how to create a Google business profile, and maybe as a bonus tip would be here while I was mentioning keywords. So here we have from the business. So here you need to tell customers what you as a business you doing. So you can feed in this information considering what are some of the keywords that people who are looking for your service or product online will be able to get about your business. So it only requires 750 words. But the good thing is if you have something or a draft, when you will be filling the form or when you are creating that, just submit something and we will be able to come up with that for you as a business. I want to stop there on the creation and then proceed with our presentation. So is there any question? Because now is how will it assist you as a business? How will it assist you as a business? That is something that should be very clear now. The last part of this discussion is just to see how are we going to create an engaging Google business profile. Now you've already created the profile, we verified it for you. Now you want it to be more engaging. How is it going to assist clients out there? Are we going to see them come to your business? Is it going to make them know what you are dealing with? And I'm going to, maybe after this, I should be able to play a video for you guys just to see what Google business profile has assisted a business person, and you will be able to see if you do the right thing, you will be able to get right result. So that just allow me share this video with you guys so you can check it out, and then
school, I started making soap. When I was in school, I started making soap. I'm a creative person by nature, so this was a perfect medium for me to express myself. My name is Wangari Mushwe. 2016, I started New Start Organics, and the soap is made from very wonderful natural oils, locally available herbs and additives, very beneficial to the skin. We had literally nothing, and we were like, how are people going to know about us? In 2019, some ladies introduced us to the Google My Business profile. Once we started using the platform, it propelled us to the next level. We didn't expect the rapid growth. We got inquiries in markets that we had previously not anticipated. In March, we had the coronavirus outbreak. We were under lockdown. We could not access our shop. We were fearful at the beginning. We thought that our business would go down, but the opposite actually happened. We were able to get inquiries from Uganda, from Southern Sudan, and we were able to ship our consignments even in the crisis. Our revenues grew by 100%, which is amazing. Google My Business has been the turnaround at New Start Organics. It has really raised our level of doing business. It has really given us a professional edge, a bigger audience than we had initially anticipated. As a mother, and especially as a new mom, this digital platform have enabled me as a woman entrepreneur to still work, manage my business as I take care of my newborn baby. I am able to actually teach and to learn and to be fulfilled, to feel part of the story, part of the fabric of society, not to feel left out, to keep improving myself at the same time improving the business, touching and changing people's lives when they encounter our products. When I was in school,
okay, fine. I believe all of you did get to listen to the story of Wangari, and Wangari is just like any of you who is in business, and at one point, because of COVID or something, you were able to experience challenges in doing your business, and you are not able to get the return that you had planned. So that was just a story on what Wangari did, and she was able to get business even outside Kenya. So anyone who is in South Sudan, you are just not limited to South Sudan. You are not just limited in a particular region in Mombasa or in Nairobi or even whichever part that you are joining us from. And you should be able to know that if you create an engaging content online, people will engage with you. It's the same way if you just write something that is more engaging on any online platform, people will be able to interact with you and know that you are doing the right thing. So how do you now create an engaging content? Here is now where I should be addressing Hartman's question. You want to understand more on how to just make out of this particular product that you are talking about. Add engaging photography. What kind of pictures are you putting up? I will be able to just share with you an instance of a profile. What are you able to pick? You know, any business, there's that product that is doing well and there are those which are not. So try as much as possible. Look at yourself. Which photo, if I put up, is going to create an engagement online? How do you create an engaging post? What have you written about that particular product or about the service? And then How do you engage with your customers? Are you asking for their opinion? Are you asking for their reviews in a polite way, or is it an opinion poll that you want to run? Maybe you just want to ask them, what is your view if we do this product this way and this way? How many say product A is the best done and product B? You are not sure. You are the inventor of that particular product or service. You need to know, what do people think about my idea? So, and then after doing that, you'll now be able to get the data and understand the statistics that have come on the insight section. So I just want to make sure that at the end of this, all of you know, when we are talking about verification, it does not stop there. How do you now make sure you have good photos up there? Your lighting should be good. Is the lighting showing you the best thing? If you take a picture, for example, if I do this on my laptop, you will all not see me. And I'm sure that is a blurred picture. But if I do this, any kind of lighting, you'll see you'll not be able to get the clear image of what I'm trying to present. But if you want to come up with a clear image, try to improve on the right lighting and then focus on a given object that you are dealing with, or it is a service. What is your key focus? What do you draw your attention to? If you take a picture right now, what you are seeing on your screen is just me and the presentation that I'm doing. But if I try and move around and show maybe seats, or maybe try to find an art that is behind me, so many people might think I'm trying to display the art behind me and not even focusing on the presentation. Even that is how you get to know or attract people to a certain content that you put online. And then editing, you can easily edit, but do not over edit. Some of you go and even lie to clients online, and you Photoshop pictures. You cannot do this kind of product, and that is why I like asking someone, if people can understand your story, this is the raw material, this is the image when we are here, and this is how we are proceeding from here. So guys, try as much as possible to capture events. People buy in the efforts that you do, and then frame it. Let it look well on a phone or on a laptop or on any kind of gadget that people are using. That is how to come up with a good photo. Look at this photo. For an instance, if it is an exterior photo, you see the way it has captured the place, you've organized it well, and somebody can clearly see this is the exterior part of it. This is the interior part of it. I'm able to see, if I walk into the business, this is how it looks like. It does not focus on any other thing. I can see the menu, and here is the virtual tour or the street view. So this street view is usually updated. It will take a street view like a 360-degree kind of image, just to give somebody a clear image or impression on what you're doing. Then to the posts, when you are doing a post, does your post have a title? Does it have a call to action point? Are you using photos or videos before you do anything? And then is it a clear description describing the product? And then ensure your post is accurate. When you are creating a post, ensure you include a title. What is the title of your post? Does it have a title? What do you want the client to do? The post can be looking good, but the client does not know what you want. So the post will just be good. The client will like it and say, nice picture. But you want the action point to be subscription, maybe to the service that you've posted, or subscription to the product that you are providing, or any other kind of interaction that you need with your clients. And then describe down there. So many people, maybe there are those who want to read now more to understand, why is this post up here? And then ensure it has to be accurate. How now do you engage with your customers? Do you check their reviews? You need to know, how many reviews have you received? Averagely, Google will try and play with the reviews and give you a summary. But if somebody gives you a 5-star, what do you say? If they give you a 1-star and they say, I did not like this particular service or something, what are you supposed to respond to? And what could you do to encourage customers to review? That is a question that most of you might ask. If you go to your homepage, you'll find that maybe you will just tell them something that it will trigger them to leave a review. Anyone who interacts with you, why did you leave? There are some sites, whenever you visit them and maybe absorb some content online, they will come back to you and ask, how did you find the content? Have you done that as a business? Anyone who buys from you, do you communicate to them that this and this is what we do, and we would appreciate if you leave a feedback to us to see how this is done. So again, you need also to leverage on insights so that you can grow your business. How do you leverage on the insights that are there? So check the insights that will be coming in, and you will be able to know how customers did find you, how did you how did they interact with you, where did they then come from, and how did they engage with your post. So those are some of the things that you will be getting from the insight section, and just see how best it's working for you. So that said, I believe I've answered most of you who are asking how to make Google Business work for them, and that will be it. I just now want to pause for question. If you have any kind of question, feel free to share it on the chat, and we will be able to respond to you. Anyone? Let me just look around. Atman, I believe I've answered your question, and now I will be able to share the last practical bit of it, and ensure that we are all aligned when we are referring to the insights of the business. So allow me share my screen again. I'll share this, and then I will use a business here so that I can share with you how it is performing. So you can see this is an example that I'm using here, and just on a nutshell, you can see on the homepage how many views it has, how many searches, and the activity that it has attracted. So you can see the latest post was done. This is the latest post, and these are customer photos. There are some customers who come and they will take photos and put them up there. So looking at that, now let me go to the reviews. If you do not have enough reviews, if I click on the review section, you will see how many reviews you've received. So I'll look at all. If I want to see the ones I replied to, I can click on replied. And if I want to see the ones I haven't replied, there are no reviews that you've not replied. So every person, if a client leaves a review, check it out. How do you make sure clients review you? Come to your homepage and then scroll down and be able to come to review section. You see where we have review section, review section here, get more reviews. So you can easily share this review form either on your Facebook, on Twitter, on Facebook, or on email. So someone will be able to click on this link and be able to leave a review. So most of those customers who have ever purchased anything from you, let them be the first people to review you. Having said that, now I'll come to the photos side and then finish up with the insights and then take any question. On the photos, we have the photos, this is the cover photo, this is the logo, and these are some of the photos that are doing well for this particular client. So you'll have to be very sure to check what is doing good and which photo will attract people to your business. So be very precise. Do not just put up a photo for the sake. Go for a proper photo shoot for your products. Those are the things that are going to attract people to your business. Do not just do something and then fail to get the client because the photo clarity is not as good as it's supposed to be. So you can see the kind of product that he's selling, and we are able to buy and get to know. If somebody is interested in this, you can see how many people have viewed. I can easily see 40 people have viewed. Maybe the 40 did share. Somebody viewed the 50. So I know people maybe were not looking for the black one, they were looking for the brown and mouse pads. And that is why the views here is much than maybe the one that you just had, the black one. So try as much as possible, feed in some of the information that you find are relevant, and people will be able to get to see some of the photos. So you can feed in a photo as the owner, and then here, these are the pictures fed in by the owner. And then also we've got the others fed in by the class customers. Customers who are supporting your business, they can take photos and just give a review on your business profile. And here you can also attach a video on how you are doing your business. So somebody can easily see this video and just see what it takes, or maybe what you've ever done, and be able, maybe there's a video trying to promote your product and you will be able to get it. So this is something that is called SEO, and you see somebody is driving and is using a product that you've ever sold. And this is just something that you've been creative with you trying to have engaging content online. So I'll tell you the reasons why so many people lose out, but with this, you will be able to see we've incorporated a video and somebody is able to draw the attention to the leather product that you are selling. So you can easily give people ideas on how that product can be used. Maybe you are doing photo shoots, you are somebody of fashion, you can easily blend it in any manner and be able to get a particular result that you are looking for. So that is just an example of a video. And then also the interior, you can look at the interior side of it. What are some of the images that you want to include? And then exterior will now show people where your business is located. If you have a product, include them on the product section. And then the team behind it is also important. So take a picture of the team, put it up there, and people will get to interact with you the way we are looking for. So that is it, guys, on the photos. And I'll summarize this by finishing with the insight section, that here is where now you'll pull all the insights. So the statistics that you did see on the homepage, you will be able to get them here. You'll know how have I performed for the last 1 week. How many searches did I receive? So for the last 1 week, this business did receive 171 search. The green ones were direct. Those were 54. Only 54 people know about Eden Leather Goods. That is along Kiambu Road in Nairobi. And Discovery are the ones who did find your business using the category or the product or the service that you are selling. So that is it. And when you scroll down, you can also see the nature. How many people did search you on the Google search and how many did search you on Google Maps. That is also very important. And then customer actions. How many website visits or requests for direction, or how many called you. So if you have a customer care person, you can check how many people did call me and what these kind of information that I was looking for. And then on this kind of direct, you can see Ongatarongai, you can see some of the calls, and you can see when did these calls come in? Did they come in on Monday? We never received any call on Tuesday. We only received on Monday and on Thursday. So that is very key. And then lastly, you can easily check the photo quantity, owner and the customer. Are you the only person who is putting up businesses, and businesses like you who are putting up businesses? So this is an insight measurement that Google tries to provide so that you can make proper marketing decisions. Guys, allow me stop there for the sake of the insights, and come to verification. There is, most of you are asking about verification. And if you already have a Google business profile and it is not verified, this is the simplest way you are going to get it verified. Let me just share this so that we are all on the same page. So anyone whose business is not verified, do this. I've created a location group called Swazuri Events. So Swazuri is Eva's initiative. So I was creating this as a test. So what you need to do, you need to, this code here that my moderator Orwa is going to share with you, this code. Orwa is going to share with you that code. And that particular code, once it is copied, or once Orwa has shared it with you, go to your business now. Let me now share that with you guys. Just 1 minute. So all businesses, for example, let me go to any other business. Let me just pick any here. If I come to this business now, this is your business and it is not verified. If you come here, scroll down to the user section, then here, add a user. On the add a user section, tap here and then tap this code. When you tap this code, you shall see Swazuri Event listing. So Swazuri Event is the company that has invited you to this particular training. So choose the Swazuri Event listing, hit this invite button, and then give it managerial rights. Once you give it managerial rights, and then you invite, if I hit the invite button, it will automatically come because it is in the same account. Do that, we will be able to get that particular request on our end, and our call center here at AFR001 will be able to reach out to you, validate the information that is online, and then verify you instantly. That is the fastest way you can get your listing verified. So I'll repeat, come to user section, which is here, and then come to add user section, and then add the code that my moderator has posted, and then choose Swazuri Events, and then from there click managerial rights and then hit the invite button. Make sure you do not exit or cancel before we accept. So once we accept, you'll find that AFR001 will be managing that, and then we will be able to validate your business and list it. So that is the code, guys, and that is how. That is for those who have it's not a one-time code, Purity. This is a code that you can easily copy it, and we will be able to share it with you later. It's not a one-time code. We've created a unique group just to track the kind of attraction that we've received on this particular training. It is not a one-time code. And then once you do that, we should be good to go. So any question, guys? Any kind of question from you guys? I believe the session has been good, and you've learned how to get a Google business listing, how to create it, and also how to optimize it and get insights out of it. So again, just a polite reminder, if you own any kind of small business and you already you need to scale it up, Google is performing a Google Hustle Academy. You can easily go to the link there, apply, and then Google will review. And it is a 1 week long kind of training where you'll be trained on pitching and how manage finances and some of the digital marketing tools that will enable you grow as a business. So the moment you do this, you will be able to understand how your business is performing, look at the Google trends, and some of the mentors who will be sharing with you on their experiences and you will be able to get much out of that particular session. So feel free to sign up on that. And then I believe this session is just not the end of our engagement. So in terms of the next step, if you need to know or maybe learn more on some of the digital skills on how best you can improve your digital skills as a business, you can go to learndigital.withgoogle.com stroke digital skills stroke course. This is the link. My moderator Orwa will be putting it up on the chat so that you can address it. Rachel, I see your question. Is there any charges for using Google Business Platform? No, there is no any charge. I stated it is a free tool. So there is no any cost on using a Google Business profile. So all of you are entitled to it, and you should be verified if it meets the guidelines. And then I see Mary's, you are asking again, when you fill out all the information, you click verify later. So what happens after that? Mary's, after filling in that, kindly try to go to the user section and then invite the code. This code, Eva and Orwa will be sharing it with you. Orwa, maybe you can post the code again for the sake of Mary's. That code that I've posted is not a one-time code. You can copy the code that has been posted and then see how best to go about it. So Mary's, once you've done verify later, just click on that particular code, copy this code, go to user section, paste it there, choose Swazuri events, and then from there we will be able to get that request and call you to validate the information and then verify the business. And then Linda, I see you're asking again about the code. Which code I will use to verify account once I have one? I did not understand this question. So which code will I use to verify? This will be notified. So Cecilia, Linda, maybe you can rephrase your question. I'm not getting it clearly. I've sent the request. Perfect. If you send the request, we are doing this now. Apparently, the team working in the office is an 8 to 5. So this request will be handled the first thing tomorrow morning. So by tomorrow, someone will reach out to you and you will be able to know that your business is verified, or if it is not verified, the reason will be there. So do not worry. It is already 5:20, and the people who are working on this usually do this on a day-to-day basis. So by tomorrow morning, Kenyan time or East African time, you will be called, or you will have your business verified if it meets the criteria. If it does not, we will be able to let you know what are some of the things that you need to do. Angela, thanks for letting me know that you've sent the request. And then Cecilia, the same. I believe Linda, for financial freedom, your question was also evolving around the code. So I believe it's already answered. Unless I've missed it, you can rephrase it. Thanks, guys. I believe that will be it from me. I want to appreciate all of you for making this kind of session interactive. I've liked the comments, the questions that you've sent. I see Linda asking, which code can I use to verify my Google business once I have Google business account? It's not a code verifying, Linda. This code is for us as Africa001 to assist you verify. You as a person cannot verify. So that code is the same. It's just a code that you are inviting to us as Africa118, and then we will be able to check if it meets the Google guidelines and be able to verify it for you. So that code is not the code that verifies. So just send in the request the way others are doing, and we will be able to check it out and validate the requests that you've sent. Thank you, guys. I believe the session was great to all of you, and that is why we have a feedback form I believe we have a feedback form that my moderator will be sharing with you. Just tell me on the chat, when you are having these discussion, you don't know how people are receiving it. Tell me, is it something that you did expect? Did you like the session? Let us know in the chat. Tell me if I know it is on YouTube. Some of you are not able to talk, but leave your comments, or I will be sharing a feedback form. I think it's already there. You can click on the feedback form and then tell us how you can how you can improve as a business, and some of the ways you want us also to improve in relaying this information to you. I see Michelle, you're asking, can you assist later on the setup accounts? Yes, we can assist you in setting up these accounts. And what we are going to do, this code was just for those who already have their Google business profiles. But what we are going to do, Eva is going to share with you a form for those who are not already listed. It's going to capture the key information that we need to be set up on Google business profile. And then from there, we are going to call you, update the information accordingly, and verify. So we will be able to share with you a form. This should be done by latest tomorrow. We would have already shared that form, and you will get that that particular information that we're looking for. Thanks so much, guys. That has been my time. I've been your leader trainer for this the day. My name is Wanjala John, and I now want to welcome my colleagues. I don't know if they're there. I've talked for more than an hour plus, so I don't know if Eva or Orwa, you're there. I take it back to you. Maybe if you have anything that I've missed, maybe you can share with the team. So back to you, Orwa.
Great, John. Thank you so much, John, and thank you so much, our participant, for joining us for this particular session. It was quite much engaging on the chat box. I was there trying to type and answer that particular question. It could be we skipped a question, or maybe we didn't address it. We are still available through Eva, who actually organized this particular event. We are able to have other events, follow-up events, maybe, if you want us to go in depth and assist you with setting up your Google business profile. We will still be much available to help you. But I really appreciate your time, and thank you so much. We have great people who came here quite much early, and our earliest bird was, all right, let me just check on the chat here. The person who came first. Oh, do you remember the person who came first? All right, it was Wambui. Says, oh, this name is great. Allow me to use Wambui, the first one who tuned in, and it was great to share the chat with us. Thank you so much, Wambui. Financial freedom. Great. Your name is Linda. Now I know even your name. It was great. You were really engaging, asking our questions, and I believe we were able to answer most of our questions, but we are available through Eva. We could be able to connect and also be able to let us know what are some of the next steps. What else can we do for you to help your business go live? After verification on how to optimize, we are available to give you the necessary support that you need as a business person. And we will be also very much ready through our partners to share some of the opportunities that are available, or for you to tap into them and make your business great. I know if you have your business running it, if you have money, and then that means Orwa could also be having some money. So I want just to thank you so much for your time, and have a great day. Let me check if Eva is there, and probably ready to have some closing remarks. Let me just confirm is we have Eva with us. Nonetheless, great, Eva is here, and welcome, Eva. It was great connecting with you. Some last words to the people, even as they close the day. Thanks.
Thank you so much, John. This was very insightful, and I'm really happy with the interaction that has been going on the chat. And once again, if you'll be catching this later, if you need any help, any assistance, I hope you had really signed up, because I will share a feedback form and see how best to connect you with the 118 team, the Africa 118 team. But from my end, Thank you so much for this session. Thank you, ladies, for tuning in. I'm loving the feedback. Please remember, you can follow us on Instagram at Girls in Business Tribe. We do have so many training sessions available in the coming months. So stay tuned. Thank you so much. Leave us a review. Follow us. Comment about the session. Give us feedback. Tell your friends about us, especially if you have any friends who are looking to build great businesses. They should be on Google Business Profile, yeah? So why not? Thank you guys for tuning. So enjoy the rest of the evening. I really appreciate it.
Great. Thanks so much, Eva, and thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day. And until we connect, my name is Sorwa, who was your moderator on the chat box. Until next time, have a great evening.
Bye bye. Bye, guys.